to the city.
We are going to draw Davis today. Crustaceous, I don't know. I'm sorry. I forgot to turn the camera back on. It looked like there were a lot of broadleafs. The trees, according to what I looked up, pretty much the same as what we have now. I drew a palm. I drew Davis kind of big. That was before I drew the dinosaur. And I knew I needed the room on the page, or needed to get the dinosaur on the page. I didn't want, I guess I could have had his hair clear up there, but if I start over now, he's going to be way smudged, because these are sketching pencils. I will try to go over with some color. These are like mountains and hills in the background, and I'll probably just do, you know, just basic, excuse me, tones there. I'm going to put some of those little dinosaurs like they had in Jurassic World. They're like mini little not really raptors, they're just those little tiny ones, but they make a nice snack for this guy. And I'm not, if he can catch them, they're pretty fast little devils. It's tricky trying to line this thing up because I don't want my shadow on it. I don't want the camera's shadow on it, but I do want it in the thing. You can figure out what I mean there. I want it in the view. That's orchid again. I keep picking that up. Put it out of my way. Okay. I guess I could draw a couple of orchids in there. Persistent on finding that. Okay, and these little... Okay, these are just some palm leaves that really aren't... You don't see where they're attached. They're attached up above. These are just some that are drooping down. I'm going the wrong direction here. These are just drooping down. Yeah, I know, I got some brown in this one. Okay. I haven't done much smudging because it doesn't always turn out as like, well, clouds can hang down over the land. They do often. There's a storm coming. These are stormy clouds. And they're gathering. Have you ever stood outside and watched clouds come together to make a storm? if you're into that stuff. It's really interesting if you're into that stuff. I mean, you do need to be careful. But I think that was part of a, yeah, that's part of a hill. Anyway, here is your Davis in the Crustaceous. Get my arm out of the way. I hope you like it. I put the little bubble thing up there for him screaming, but I think the story holds that. I don't want to put a lot of those bubble things. I could do one for him roaring. But Davis in the Crustaceous. And he's meeting a juvenile. He sees a juvenile around that tree. Tyrannosaurus. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will have some fun watching it. I can't make them run. I can make it look like they're running, but I can't make them run. So, thank you for watching. I'm still here. I'm still in the present. Anyway, that planetarium was very, very good of them to let him walk through that time tunnel so that he could get back and see what the Cretaceous period looked like. So, tunnel, but come on. Well, that's about me seeing it, not about you seeing it. But, well, it is. I put a little time tunnel thing here and he came through. And that's how we got to the Cretaceous, because I forgot I talked about that planetarium that had this secret tunnel that only people of certain interests and emotional character would be allowed to go, because it's secret. Okay. I hope I made this a little bit of a story as well as a little bit of realism. Very little, but at least I think I made the characters look like characters and not scribbles. So, and let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday, we'll do a short. Thursday we'll come back, and I don't know, I have to look on my schedule what I have planned. So I will see you then. Have a good one. I love you. You don't have to think what I think, and that's the idea. That's the idea of being a free thinker and a free speaker. Nobody's paid me yet. No, I'm kidding. Free speaker means I've got the freedom to speak. So that is this is your story. Davis and the Crustaceous. I did say Davis and the Dinosaur though, didn't I? Well, whichever. It's Davis!
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the